Hey y'all, it's me, Kentucky Sass. I want to welcome you to my channel. And I got a new shirt when I was in Tennessee at Paula Deen's. It says, hey y'all, so I'm official now. And I have a live audience, although he's picking at his nails right now. He is alive. We call him Socks because he's got on some hot socks. I don't know what you call them. I won't tell you what he called them because I just don't want to get in trouble. And the hand is here. There it is. The amazing hand. So, I wanted to let you know that I have been traveling a bit. I went to Paula Deen's in Tennessee, and everybody else was there with me, my lovely friends, and they had great pictures taken. And I had a lovely picture taken. It wasn't great because, of course, I was talking. So Paula was drinking, and her husband's just like whacked out looking around. And so there isn't an up-close shot of me, your lovely Delisha. Just me walking through. But I liked it because it was actually pretty darn natural. So that is on my Facebook page, Delisha Noble. If you want to friend me, that would be lovely. And you can see me and Paula hanging out, sipping a drink. And while I was there, I saw some bears. And we are going to try to go high-tech this time. We're going to try to drop in a picture right about here of some of my Gatlinburg adventure. So I was there with some ladies from church. There's also a video of me, but it's not for the faint of heart because I actually threw my hip out. And you can see in the video, we were supposed to be karaokeing the Beatles. Well, obviously I'm an 80s rocker, not a Beatles girl. So I was kind of ringing the head and doing all this and that. And there was a loud pop. And it was not part of the karaoke. It was part of my body. And it popped and I could not walk up the steps. So I was on muscle relaxers and still on ibuprofen. So if you want to watch that, you know, you're bored, anything, just watch that. You can watch it on my Facebook page also. So I actually did some sewing, which is what this channel is supposed to be, and you're probably gasping at the fact that I actually did some. So I have a finish, and I hope you can see it. This is going to be a little ornament. It'll go on my tree. This is a Lizzie Kate, and I have not worked before on the material that has things imprinted on it, and it was kind of hard for me because where the dot is, it's hard to count. It's a little bit stiffer, which I didn't have a problem getting the needle through. It was just a little bit difficult to count those threads. So this is Jolly, and it'll be finished by my lovely finisher, Jan. And that is the only cross-stitch finish I have. Now the hand, who is eating and not paying attention, is going to pan now to our bingle wreath. Apparently I'm panning with her. But this is a bingle wreath. It's black and orange, and our bingles are doing great. So I did that last year, a couple years ago, and it hangs here in the bank. So that is a finish. And now we're panning back because we're going to show my work in progress, which this is the banner I've been working on. I don't know if you can see what I've got, but this one I'm panning back as directed by audience participation. So what I'm doing on these, you iron on the piece that's already pre-cut for you. You iron that on, and then you sew around it, whip stitch. So what I decided to do, I know some people will maybe iron them all on and then whip stitch around. I've decided to do them one by one because I was a little afraid that the piece ironed on might come off or fray a little bit around the edges. So I'm just doing those one by one. And I want to show you what my haul. And I've not used this yet. This is a cross stitch gauge. I do have some material, and I had no clue if it was 32, 92, 900, whatever. So this cross stitch gauge is going to be very valuable, I think. When I was in Tennessee, I went to Dixie Darlings, and I do have a photo from there, and we'll try to drop that in here. And the hand's getting rowdy. I don't know why. I guess that Fiji water is getting to her. we were just watching the Conor McGregor stuff for the big UFC fight that's coming up. So I don't know, maybe she's going to want Conor on me. But anyway, this is my haul stuff. So this is called A Basket Full of Autumn Time. And I'm going to be doing it on 32. Apparently the hand thought you'd be able to see it if I held it the correct way. So I need assistance in all that I do. So here's this. I'll do it on a 32, a natural, but I don't have my material. I do have the thread for this, just not the material. When I was at Dixie Darlings, I purchased this, and I've never worked with beads before. So I'm really excited. It's called Magic Shoes, and the finished product was really cute. So I'm looking forward to working on that. And it's called Tacky Bob. I know Terry thinks he's Tacky Terry, but Tacky Bob you get to pay for. Terry I get for free. So this one is, I think you put your beads on it. I'm not really sure. I'll probably need assistance from Steph at Keepsakes, because it says you never fumble with loose beads again. They make that for your mind. I need to hook up with one of those too. I also purchased there the Addams Family, because I love the Addams Family. Just took me, what? Oh, I started out right. Okay. I told you I have issues. So this is the Addams Family. It's a Plum Street sampler. And I love the Addams Family, so I'm excited to work on that. And when I was in Tennessee, this is my big book. Here's Paula Deen's lovely thing, her lovely name. It's called Cut the Fat. I'm from Kentucky. In Kentucky, I'm from Eastern Kentucky. When you are born, you get a basketball, a tub of lard, and a hoe. Cutting the fat is going to be difficult, but I will try. So me and Paula is going head on and cutting the fat. I really probably should have waited till after Christmas, but I didn't. So we'll try to cut a little bit of fat before. So here's Paula's cookbook. I'll let you know what I think when I get through it. Today I went to the Walmart, because I do have to cut the fat a little bit because my doctor told me so. And so I was at the Walmart getting Stacy's chips and hummus, because that's about all a human can eat. And I didn't even know they made this size of 3-ring binders. So I got this, and I got the mini sheet protectors for my smalls, which Lord knows that's about all I do. So anyway, I didn't know that, but if you want to get some of those for your smalls, and then I got sheet protectors for my big patterns. So now I want to show you, I don't know what happened yesterday. I was really lucky, really blessed, because I had a meeting in the morning, and then a lot of people came to see me in the afternoon. It was Monday, you know, you're kind of behind, but then people just kept showing up all day long. It's like a train. So I wanted to show you some random acts of kindness. These are not really Stitchy related, they're just Delisha related. This is a magnet, and I keep this on my desk because it is so true. And it says, sometimes I get road rage walking behind people in the grocery store. This is very true. Now, where I'm from in Kentucky, we have blind curves. And nobody really gets killed. You just go. You either have a bigger truck or a bigger horn. Somewhere here in Ohio, it's like, do not block intersection is a difficulty for people. So I have road rage. It has been well documented. If I go down, it will probably be with road rage. And I might be plucking my eyebrows and have tweezers poked in my head when I go. This is from my friend Kim. Kim Reardon. Thank you. This is from Layton, Jules, and Pops. Now, Layton, Jules, and Pops. Pops goes to church with me, and so do Layton and Jules. They brought me this lovely little pumpkin, which I adore. And what they taught me was they are making a paper chain. And every time one of the kids complain, Pops has them make it just like the old chains you would make, you know, a long time ago for your Christmas trees. So Pops has them take a piece of construction paper, you write a blessing on it. So when the kids came in with pops, we wrote blessings. Nikki, Janet, and I were here, and we each wrote a blessing and put on their chain. I think that's a great thing. If you want to do it, maybe just do it with your kids from now till Thanksgiving, and then you could share them at the Thanksgiving table. But they were very cute, and we were very thankful for this lovely pumpkin. Then my friend Angie Mohan, who's getting ready to take a trip across the pond, and I'm very jealous. She got me this sign that says "The witch is in." I love witches, nothing wrong with that. I hang this on my desk. Thank you, Angie, and have a great time in England, and don't come back too changed. So that is my haul. That's what I've been working on. I want to let you know I did just sign up with Crazy Annie for Fabric of the Month. Now, I've not done this before, and if you go to Just Keep Stitching, you can see they have a link there, Pam and Steph do, and you can click on that and it will take you to the Just Keep Stitching part with Crazy Annie. I ordered 32-inch fabric, and I ordered a neutral and a color, and I think that will start in January, so you may want to check that out. I've ordered a lot from Crazy Annie, and I have no problem. She's wonderful. We get a lot of lovely things. And the last thing I want to leave you with is I'm going to Tennessee again. Apparently the Bears didn't get enough of an opportunity to nip at my heels, so I am now going with some lovely people. Pam and Steph's going from Just Keep Stitching. The Kentucky Stitchers are going. Candy Askins is going. And the Cupcake Stitcher is going. And Sharon, who isn't on Floss too, but holds everything else together. So I hopefully will have some fun tales to tell when I come back to you. So I hope you all have a great October. Enjoy the weather and be kind to each other.